Have you created any class? Hmm? What is the proper definition of class basically? Hmm?
Class contains objects.
ऑब्जेक्ट्स और क्या क्या कंटेन करते हैं क्लास?
मैम क्लास एक यूजर डिफाइंड ब्लूप्रिंट होता है.
Blueprint, okay, you can say it as a blueprint also. Then
In which objects are created.
okay, others. Others, anyone wants to say?
It's a way to just like stack a bunch of data and functions together.
Okay,
like
stack. Okay. So we can create the class where we can having the what we can say similar type of data types of element or different data type of element we can construct in a class. We can having the class with the having the constructor. We are calling the class members with the help of object. We can create the class object. Basically, there are the different types of we can having public protected and you can having private element. So we can create according to that. In case of your Java, there is a public, private, and protected kind of a different data type we can create with the class. The class in case of your basically in case of your Python. So that is the written we can having Python is a basically a procedural language. So we can having the class with the name of your basically class and with the different kind of structures basically. This is what the basically the class with the class name and whatever the data type you are going to be run adding into that class. Like suppose class of student. In the class of student, we can having student name, student roll number, student address, student mobile number. So we can have many elements. But we want to give the access to only the student name and roll number. So we can make that element as a public element. While we can having the private element. So we don't want to disclose your student roll number, student address, and the other data, address, and all those. So that we cannot disclose in a private platform. So that is the private number basically. So this way we can call it your public accessible to each and every method, while private it should be accessible within that particular class. So this is what the basically the class, and there are the combination of different kind of a particularly different kinds of similar as well as what we can say different data types. Okay. Then Python was built basically using the class. We can having define the class, or we can declare one class and we can import that class as a particular package also. So this is what the basically we can call as a class method. Okay. Now class in the class basically in the class basically we can having the constructor. Now constructor will be initialized with the help of a method called as a underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Means like a function जो हम लिखते हैं जो def करके we can define the function. So we can having the constructor with define underscore underscore init underscore underscore. So this way we can initialize your constructor, and with the help of that, after that we can access the data from that particular class. Okay. So this is what I just one example about. I will show you that we can having a class where we can having the maths basically, and there is a self. With the help of this, we can initialize this both the members of your class x and y. So self dot xy, self dot age, self dot name, self dot mobile number. So this way, every time this self word is very much important. It can be to access the member of your particular data. And then in second method, what we are done, the distance from origin itself means we have to find out the what's the basically distance from the origin. So we can calculate, multiply both x and then x square y square, basically square root of. So that will be, we are returning square root. अगर हमने यहाँ पे किया है तो we have to, this is already available from the math file. So that's why it is written from math import. So square root of self dot x into means x square and y square, basically in the square root. So that's why we are calculated that, and then we are having the distance from the particular point. So we can, other one member we are having, and we have to minus it from the origin once we have calculated the distance, and then we can take again the square root. So this what is just a simple program. We can call that basically with the help of this object dot method or class dot method, means object and parameter. Basically we can calculate created the object of class with the help of method, we can call it, and passing the parameter, while with the help of your class name and whatever the method we are defined, and from that we can pass in the value. So this way also, the two way we can having implicit and explicit parameters, so that will we can pass to the particular class method. This is what the constructor, this constructor in each and every by default a constructor special method जो मैंने आपको बताई, that you can by default write in case of while writing the Python. So this is what a basically initialization of your parameter, and through this method we can initialize the class members. Okay, so then we can having the define underscore string, define underscore string. Self is basically, you can say it as explicitly, we can use that, and we can with the help of that particular object we can access the other uh, parameters also. So this is what equivalent to Java string, equivalent to Java to string function basically. And you don't know basically the Java, this is the Java string basically to string, that convert one object into string, and it will be written the string method. So that what basically invoke automatically your string, and string get printed. Basically means when you are returning string, at that time you should use this function called as a definition underscore string and underscore self. Okay, then basically this is what the just exam we are written. We are addition to that, we are just define one method str define underscore string, and string method we are defining, and we are just returning all into the string method. Okay, then operator overloading, basically what we are having operator overloading. Now there is the function overloading, function overriding. The difference between function overloading and overriding. Basically overloading means what? Same name with different argument, while in overriding same name with the same argument. Okay, like what you can say, suppose you want to add the two numbers also, or add the two string, like 2 plus 2 4, but Trupti plus Patil is Trupti Patil, this way. Like Baljeev plus Singh, that is Baljeev Singh, so that two strings are we get concatenated. So this way we can having addition of two string as well as addition of two number. This way we can having your what we can say overloading, that's called as the operator overloading. So these are the certain operators which we can use in case of your functions, and whenever we are having required to use the operator overloading. Okay, then we can having basically in case of your class, we can write the super class, subclass. Can anyone knows the inheritance basically? Anyone? Anyone is aware about the inheritance? Hmm? Can anyone knows the inheritance?
Ma'am, could you repeat, please?
Can anyone knows inheritance?
Ma'am, inheritance means taking something from the previous or means someone elder to me, right?
Huh. Okay. Wait for 2 minutes, sir. Inheritance. Now, what are the different types of inheritance? What are the different types of inheritance?
Ma'am, there are many like single level, then multi-level, then hybrid. All these types are inheritance.
Okay, okay. So basically, inheritance. Suppose one class is we can having super class and so what we can say base class and child class, parent class or child class we can say as. So inheritance is basically we can having one class. Suppose I have derived the student data and now I realize that I want to make student additions, that I have to take the vaccination details of each and every student. So my previous data is already exist with me, but I have to add something more details into it. So I will create the another class called as a child class from my other data. So it will be get addition to that basically. So it inherit all the data. So it represented the real world relationship as well. The provider for the reusability of code and how to write basically the same code again and again. So we can having to modify and we can class without modifying it. So we can add the new feature into it. So class B inherits from class A. मतलब class A का भी data चाहिए and that will be get inherited into class B basically. So at that time this inheritance will be important. So there are the different types of inheritance. There are the simple inheritance basically. Then multi-level, multiple, uh, multi-level, multiple, hybrid inheritance, and basically we can these are the different types of inheritance uh, we can see. So basic inheritance what we can having basically single level, multi-level, multiple, hierarchical also inheritance, multi and hybrid basically. So basically we can having in case of your single inheritance, there is only one parent class and one child class. Okay. So that is called as a single inheritance. While in multi-level, there are the multiple levels. We can call this as a class A inherit class B means that will be the what we can say multiple level sort of a thing, class A, B, class C. While in case of your basically we can having multiple we can having one super class and others are subclasses basically. So that will be 2, 3, 4 child class also there, one super class. Okay, so that will be basically sorry in multiple basically we can having the two or three super classes and one is subclass, and in hybrid inheritance we can having one superclass and multiple subclasses. So this will be basically the what we can say we can having the hierarchy of a particular inheritance. So that will be basically we can suppose आप बोलोगे कि मैम बोल रहे कि बेस क्लास क्या है डिराइव क्लास है, तो हम कैसे बताएंगे कि ये बेस क्लास है ये डिराइव क्लास है. बेसिकली आई विल शो यू वन फिगर ऑफ a symbol representation of this basically. So you will think that कि why ma'am is saying कि ये ऐसा है. So this what the basically the function is. This is what a single base class, derived class, multiple में two base class, one child class only. You can call this a derived class or you can call this as a child class. You can call this as a base class or a parent class also. Here we can having one base class multi-level में and there are the 2, 3, 4 child classes also. This is what hierarchical we can having one base class or super parent class and there are 2, 3, 4 child classes also. And in hybrid we can combination of this. There are the base class, child class. So it will be combination of any kind of a inheritance. So this is what the basically the diagram of inheritance you should remember. So that's why basically the inheritance. Now you can say कि मैम आप इतना चाइल्ड क्लास और ये बोल रहे हो, so how we can define this child class as well as your basically base class. So whenever we are maintaining this kind of a super class as well as your child class, at that time base class will be considering the word called as a super keyword basically. We can use the word called as a super and with the help of super keyword you can access the methods of that particular other uh, uh, for what we can say, sorry, other classes. So that's why once you can make the super class keyword, at that time we can access the methods of that particular keyword. So we will see one example about the super keyword. I will definitely going to show you. One is super keyword. Suppose we are having employees, how to store the employee record, and we can which one is main employee class, and suppose we can add other employee information. So at that time, this class concept is very much useful in case of your person as well as employee class when we are defining, when we are having the real time scenario. Okay. So that's what whenever we are using this super as well as child class, derived class method, so that the regarding your inheritance, then we can having the define within the underscore init is also instant variable or object variable, we can call it the named as a constructor basically to initialize the object or the instance of object can be created into that particular method. Okay, so every time you can writing the method, you should be, it should be the required. So this all about the theoretical part of your basically classes. Okay, our next part we are going to learn about is your file handling basically. Now file handling, suppose what kind of a different file file. Hmm? What are the different files you know? Hmm? Anyone? Files कौन से होते हैं?
Read file, write file,
Very good.
then the append file,
Okay. So, file.
and then
Those are the mode. No, those are the modes basically we can call it as. So what basic? हाँ, बोलो. Anyone wants to say? बोलो.
मैम जेपीजी और
Correct. JPG file type बराबर बोला है आपने. बराबर है.
पीएनजी
PNG. Correct. These are the image formatted files.
यस मैम
Okay. Others. Binary file everyone
मैम
knows.
फिर तो ये सब भी फाइल ही हुआ ना एक तरीके से, .doc वो सब.
वही फाइल की बात कर रही
मतलब
हूँ, तो
मैम
मैंने वही
बेसिक देखा
पूछा.
जाए तो जो डिफरेंट टाइप्स होते हैं, बेसिक जो देखा जाए अगर कैटेगरी वाइज, तो प्रोग्राम फाइल्स होगी एक और डेटा फाइल्स होगी ना.
Yes. मैंने different types के फाइल पूछे हैं, types of different file. There are the binary file, text file, image file, Excel file, doc file, power presentation, PPT file, PS file, PDF file, different types of a file. These are the nothing but file where you are having the different kind of a data is get stored. Now, for at initial level, we are having file handling with the help of your Python. So in the file handling, we can open one txt file and we can able to write the data into that txt file, or we can read that txt file. Okay, read mode, write mode, append mode, RB plus, WB plus means nothing but read with binary file, write with binary. These are the different modes we can open the file. So this is what the just focusing, this is what the name, or you can call this at one instance which we are created to open the file name. Whether you have to create first text file into your folder, or otherwise you can create the file with the help of WNodes, and we can write the content into that particular file. If we want to read the entire content, we can having the function called as a read. If you want to read the only single line and then onwards lines, we can use the read line function. We can having the contents as a list lines, that is the read line S, only S will be added. Okay. Then if we want to open the file, we can write in a such a way that we can have it. Other way, we can calculate the number of basically number of character, number of words stored into particularly file basically. Now, whenever we are having the file, there are the different modes of file opening. Basically, we can open the file in a different mode basically. So this is what basically the different modes of a file. When we are giving one input as a file, and the file will be opened in a different mode. First mode will be your read mode. This what only open the file for read only purpose. The file pointer will be placed at the beginning of your file, and that will be the default file. RB mode, which will be reading only in binary format. The file pointer placed at the beginning of the file is the default mode. R plus mode means we can having the reading as well as writing, and the file pointer will be at beginning of your file. Basically, every time your file pointer at the beginning of your file. RB plus, opens the file for both reading and writing binary format basically. W mode open the file only, writing only, overwrites the file. अगर आपने फाइल में कुछ एक ऑलरेडी डेटा है तो इट विल बी गेट ओवर रिटन, एज वेल एज अगर आपने माई डेटा करके एक फाइल ऑलरेडी बनाई थी एंड यू आर राइटिंग द माई डेटा डॉट txt फाइल इन प्रोग्राम, so it will be get overwrites with the already existing file. This file does not exist, creates a new file for writing basically. अगर फाइल कोई exist नहीं है तो ये अपनी खुद की फाइल बता, इट शुड बी क्रिएटेड बाय डिफॉल्ट द फाइल कॉल्ड एज अ माई डेटा डॉट txt. The open file for writing in binary format, that is the W plus. Overwrite the file if file exists the same way. Then W plus opens file for writing and reading. इसमें पहले write होगा then read होगा. So whenever we are writing the mode for file opening, it should be basically W plus. So this whole modes are very much important, different modes. Then W plus open file for reading, writing and reading in binary format. While A opens for appending, the file pointer is at the end of the file if the file exists basically. This what we can having. Suppose I have the student data, hi, hello, how are you? And I want to some data that this is the BVP student list and these are the students got selected. So that I want to add the data. So I will open the file in the append mode. So that will be automatically get added after the previously data exists, and after that it data gets added. So that is called as the append mode. So this appending the file pointer at the end of basically file. Then AB means what? Opens appending in basically the binary format. The pointer at the end of file should be exist basically. इसमें end of file होता है, read में beginning में होता है. Then A plus basically open appending and reading purpose basically, and AB plus opens file for appending and reading final format. Okay. Then whenever we are opening a file pointer, we have to every time close the file pointer. So that will be f dot close. Then we can having f dot mode where we can access mode in which whether the file was opened or not. In file name we can return it, and there is the soft spaces which returns false, and spaces explicitly require if print true, otherwise it should be. Okay, so this function is not get used more in soft spaces, but closed mode will be used more popularly. This is what the just one simple example. This is what the just a file open. There is the printing add print, and we can just added the content into that particular basically in the file. This is what the close method. If you are opening the file, you have to always close the file. So that's why f dot close basically. Okay. Then f dot write basically, and then your f dot basically open and write. So this way we can having a particularly sick pointer. Basically ये pointer है, ये important. और अगर file handling आपको वहाँ पे भी जाओ, these modes are very much important, whether you are learning the C language, whether you are learning C++, whether you are learning the Java, or whether you are learning the Python. These modes are very much common in all the languages, but the opening and closing methods, reading line, some functions are different. But otherwise, you have to create the file pointer and moving that file pointer from one end to another end, basically. So basically, sick pointer is very much important. And in this sick pointer method, current file position maintained and the offset argument indicate the number of bytes which should be moved. So that will be basically the sick pointer. So from basically it's set to 0 and the beginning of file reference position to 1 basically. So ये program में जब आपको दिखाऊंगे, at that time you will realize that how this sick pointer basically works basically. So but just remember the syntax of this. It is contains the offset from 0 to from basically set to where to where we have to move, and then it will be get set to the that particular thing. So that will be the sick pointer. Okay. Then we can having the rename method, we can having the current file as well as we can assign the new file. But while we are renaming, while we are deleting, while we are setting the path, we are having one more important framework, that is import OS. Basically, this import OS जो function है, every time you should import that operating system, rename and whatever the previous current name and previous name. You want to delete, set the directory, delete file. At that time also, you can having this OS dot remove, even change directory. Basically, we can having make directory, or you can having the change directory. Make directory method, it creates directory in the current directory. Okay, so that will be creative, directory will be created. This folder gets created. What you are saying कि मैम क्या बता रही है, directory change directory. अगर मुझे home directory से कुछ new directory में जाना है, मतलब एक folder से दूसरे folder पे जाना है जहाँ पे मेरा program और मेरी files रखी है, so I want to access the path with the help of this basically chdr, because this is what basically when we are having data set is in one folder and we are running program in another folder, and if we keep doing in one folder basically, so we have to set the path, so that will be the change directory. Okay, this is what the remove directory. Suppose I want to remove certain directory, so I can remove rmdir, and this was the basically we can file and directory related method, and this will be provide the what we can say, handle the manipulate the files and directory with Windows as well as Unix operating system. So this all about your file handling as well as your class members basically. So there is the hands-on also. जब तक आपको hands-on नहीं दिखाऊंगी, you will not get to understood. Okay. So you are able, आपको programming देखना है अभी या can I postpone it to tomorrow's lecture?
postpone कर दो.
Okay. So tomorrow's lecture, just read out, come up with all the theory I have told you. Okay. और आप याद रखो, ऐसा नहीं बोलो कि मैं जब प्रोग्राम
Can you
दिखाऊंगी
provide this PPT today?
Yes, I'll definitely right now. If I end this lecture after within 5-4 minutes, then I'm definitely going to upload, because my data is in desktop, and when I reaching the home, many people are dropping message on WhatsApp that please upload. So sorry guys, because the things are due to the rainy season, I'm not bringing my laptop. Basically, it should be on OneDrive, but I'll definitely try to upload all those things at the time. And if I forgot, then definitely remind on my WhatsApp that ma'am please upload this. So I will definitely upload this, both the 3-4 PPTs I have downloaded, and just go through this PPT. So we will definitely do tomorrow's practical with help of your class as well as file handling. So I will definitely going to show you the hands-on directly with tomorrow's morning lecture. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now I will take the attendance basically.
Ma'am, can you send the recordings along with the PPTs?
What?
Can you please send the recordings along with the PPTs?
Yes. I'll definitely send. I have just downloaded. It's in my mind that I have to upload, but due to certain reason, I am not able to upload it. But I'll definitely try to upload it. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Wait, I'll open the attendance. CS students. Prathamesh, your attendance it will be ready, or it should be have some time. Prathamesh. Ready. So you. Oh, okay. So is it possible to you to send me? Okay. So. You are not
Just mic
completely
बंद कर.
audible. Yes, तेरा. Brijesh Mandal, off your mic. Prathamesh, your is ready, basically attendance sheet.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so because if yours are also ready, then I will take the attendance also. Okay, Aviraj, just give quick attendance. I will share it with you also.
Present,
You will
ma'am.
able to. Okay, wait. आप देखो और कुछ गलत हो रहा है तो बोलो. ओके. Then Sheryl.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Next 3. Omkar. और ओंकार. ओके ठीक है. कोमल.
Present, ma'am.
ओके. आर्यन.
Present, ma'am.
ओके. नेक्स्ट वल्लभ. अंशल.
मैम.
ओके. आदर्श. आदर्श. 9. तुषार. तुषार. शिवम.
मैम अमित, तुषार के बाद अमित. प्रेजेंट.
ओके. अमित इज प्रेजेंट. ओके.
मैम
नेक्स्ट.
रिकॉर्डिंग.
हाँ. ओके.